It's been referred to by numerous titles in the Marvel Universe: Lady Death, Mistress Death, and just plain old simple Death. Let's get into the video and find out who is the entity Death in Marvel Comics. The abstract entity Death is the personification of death itself. Death came into existence with eternity, infinity, and oblivion at the start of all existence. Death possesses no physical form, so how Death chooses to appear to others is determined by how it wants to appeal to the physical being it is interacting with. Death has appeared as a man, a beautiful woman, but most commonly Death appears in the form of a skeleton with a robe. Death has been an integral part of the Marvel Universe for decades and has been intertwined with many of Marvel's heroes and villains. Death rarely engages in direct conflict, preferring instead to manipulate events from the shadows to maintain the balance between life and death. Two of Death's more popular connections are with the characters Thanos and Deadpool. Because of these two popular associations, Death is commonly referred to as being female. Death was responsible for manipulating Thanos into becoming the Mad Titan. Death took an interest in Thanos when he was a young boy and manifested in the form of a young girl that attended his school, slowly guiding Thanos into becoming the Mad Titan. Thanos became so obsessed with winning the affection of Lady Death, he willingly killed all of his children he had fathered during his years of living as a nomad to prove to Lady Death he belonged to her and only her. His quest to obtain the Infinity Gems and wipe out half of the universe was also driven by his obsession to win Lady Death's love. But no matter how many people Thanos killed or how much destruction he caused, it was never enough. Death also developed an interest in Deadpool. During Deadpool's time of being experimented on, his close encounters with Death led him to meet Lady Death. Death was surprised that Deadpool was able to see her, as she was just there to observe him. After meeting Lady Death, Deadpool, just like Thanos, became obsessed with being with her. But unlike Death's relationship with Thanos, Lady Death actually reciprocated the feelings to Deadpool. Deadpool has longed for years to be with Lady Death, but his healing factor wouldn't allow him to die and be with her. The two still see each other on rare occasions when Deadpool is near death. Death rules over its own domain, aptly named the Realm of Death. Death is able to kill and resurrect virtually any being in the universe, but Death rarely takes the lives of individuals itself and instead waits to claim them until their appointed time arrives. Death possesses infinite knowledge and power and is able to manipulate time and reality. Death can banish a life from its realm, but in doing so, it grants virtual immortality to that life. Well, that's a quick overview of the Marvel character Death, who is rumored to show up in the MCU very soon. As always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out this video. Please smash that like button and drop a comment down below. It really helps us out. That's a wrap for this one. We'll see you again real soon, but until then, I'm Ghost. Peace.